everyone, welcome back to DigiFox Labs. I'm Mr. Fox. Today we're going to be talking about an NFT project on the Solana blockchain. Now, it is no secret that we are particularly towards the Solana blockchain as far as NFTs are concerned, primarily because the gas fees are a little bit cheaper, well, rather quite a bit cheaper, as opposed to the competition on Ethereum. Now, none of this is financial advice. We're not financial advisors. Everything said here is 100% our opinion. And so the project we are going on about is called Art Monkeys. That's right, as we can see here on bncrypto.com, that the obtainable NFT collection is bringing artwork to life. Now, one of the main reasons we like this project is because it's actually created by an actual artist. So we actually have someone, an entity that we can interact with, a legitimate human being, a real artist that has created an artwork. Now, there's different experiences as far as artists are concerned. We're not art experts by any means whatsoever, nor is this an art channel. But we definitely do like the prospect of it really being backed by someone that has some sort of background in the industry. So let's go ahead and dive a bit into this article as well as the project we are going on about. So it is the first of a two-plant collection. This collection is designed by a recognized artist, Andre Holzmeister. The second collection will be a collaboration of artists from around the world. So not only is it going to be pioneered by Andre himself, but he's going to bring in his friends that have art background. So the team drew inspiration from Dunny from Kid Robot and other toy art to make collection. And we can find all the information right here, which we're going to go into that later on. So here it gives you a backstory set in 2322. Humans left the environment, no longer seems survivable. Then you have, let's see, human destruction allowing life to thrive once more. So it gives you a bit of a small story as to what these NFTs are going on about. And so you see here the tokenomics. Well, the limit of the collection will be decided by the community. Only 5,000 art monkeys will be available to mint. So unfortunately, we are bringing this to you roughly around almost a month later. It was actually, let's go on the 23rd of January, 2022. So roughly around a month ago. And as you can see here, you were able to mint it for 0.3 Solana, which I believe at the time Solana was going through a bit of a dip. Roughly around the $100 region. So you were looking at roughly around, what was that? Like probably like around $30 to $40 at the time of minting, give or take a tenner here and there. So quite cheap in retrospect, right? So when you look at the fact that you have someone that's essentially backing this up, it's not really that expensive. I mean, just the gas fees alone will cost you 0.3 Solana, the equivalent in Ethereum, just for a simple transaction on the Ethereum blockchain. So let's go back to where we were. Let's go to the tokenomics. A number that is both achievable and exclusive. However, once art monkeys are available to mint, people will have only 1 week to grab one. Any left after this point will be burnt and removed from circulation. I do believe they actually did sell out, so you don't have to worry about that. I believe there are 5,000 and all of which got minted. I believe on the Twitter they announced that. Let's see here, the holders decreasing the supply burn date will be on the 30th. So essentially, this is almost irrelevant other than the fact that they have 5,000 of these art monkeys available. And here they talk about the price point, and it's going to be on the Solana blockchain. The utility can be found after mint. So with art monkeys holders having access to the Monkeyverse, again, another metaverse play in some form or fashion, it will act as a communal virtual space for art monkey holders. The Monkeyverse will host puzzles and contests for holders to have fun. So this is similar to the, what was it on the Solana blockchain? The crypto pets on the Solana blockchain, where you were able to acquire a crypto pet, and it looked very much pixelated, but it was quite interesting how they had it. And you were able to join a exclusive Steve Aoki concert that's on 24/7, as well as partake in games, which actually gives you a form of gambling in such a way. And the game was the Squid Game, where it's red light, green light, or freeze and go, right? So the winner of the game, I believe you can have up to 8 people playing at a time. The winner of the game walk away with whatever the pot of Solana winnings were, and then second place and third place respectively got a percentage of the whole entire pot. So that's interesting. I wonder if they're going to do something like that. There will also be an AR Instagram feature to display the collection. So this is similar. Again, it's like they're getting every little bit of good NFTs interoperability, such as Crypto Pets, which has games and it has their own little Crypto Pets verse, right? And then they have the AR Instagram, which is similar to Agamon NFTs, also on the Solana blockchain, which we went ahead and partook a position in that. That is something we are highly bullish on. If you're not familiar with it, please go back to our videos on the Agamon NFTs. They're like little creatures, and they also have a massive community, and it's very much a fun community to be involved. So it looks like they're doing the same thing with AR Instagram. The holders also don't have to worry about the collection going dry either, as 2.25% of all secondary sales will be pumped back into the collection in the form of marketing, always keeping the collection in the eyes public. It would be good if they were able to temporarily, mind you, buy the floor price of the monkeys. That way it keeps it up and it keeps it appealing for individuals that only want to trade it, right? So you have individuals like here on DigiFox Labs, we have a couple of people here that want NFTs that have actually plummeted 80% in value, but they just like the artwork and they like the interactive on Instagram of the project that they're involved in. And so it would be great if they had something to sweep the floor with, like once a month or once every quarter, just to keep the price from completely collapsing, and giving some sort of clarification that, hey, you know what, this community is strong, we're investing in the community. The marketing is quite great, but I do feel that marketing will take care of itself if the project is able to produce and have a community that is 100% interoperability with Instagram, for example, with the metaverse, for example, Discord. So actually some tidbits that if anyone is watching this associated with the art monkeys, maybe look into that. Designs by Andre Holzmeister. He is a director, creative director, and CG artist based in New York City. He has a string of successful projects under his belt, including directing the Kumite for 5 years and directing the winner of 5 Cannes Lions, Malik and the Boat. So he's a somebody. He's not a nobody. So that's very, very good. And that gives you some form of oh, look right here, they have their own Discord, which we'll go ahead and join that later on. Let's just go ahead and open that in a different link, and just so we can remind ourselves. So this is very much something that you can put a face, as we indicated, to the project. So let's go ahead and go to the website. As we see here, they have a very seamless website. You want to join anything on the Twitters or Discord, you could go ahead and do so. They actually have the 1 Degree collection, which we'll go ahead and look into that later on. They did sell out, so that verified what we stated earlier. You could get them on Magic Eden, as well as what's this one right here? Let's see what this one is. I'm not really, is this Solana art? I don't remember why. Let's see here. Solana art, yes. So it is Solana art. So that's good. We may have to check some there. Interesting. They have some, the floor price is a little bit higher than what it is. So on Magic Eden. So this is the first collection. Another reason we like this is the traits. They give a trait as far as the rarities of them all. So here you have Common, Gold, Solana, Zombie, and Diamond. It is interesting to note that they give you different not just the colors of the monkeys, but also look, the jewelry, the body, hand, eyewear. So the eyewear here, you can see here you have a VR headset, which is only 186 of the total 5,500 monkeys available, and so forth. You have fur designs, which that's going to take a little bit of the strenuous on your eyeball. You have fur skin, right? And obviously, you're looking at something of gold, Solana looking colors, zombie, and diamond. Diamond is the one that has only 139, but any of these will be very, very good. Now, the ones that we are really bullish on are the ones of vehicles and armors. So you have some with the tanks, the rocket, the UFO, the mecha, the king armor, and well, look how many, look. Almost 4,700 have nothing. So these are the ones you really want to get involved in. And there are some that are cheap. So just getting one that is like this, especially Mr. King Armor here, that's wicked. You definitely want some of these, as really if you add these all up, right, it gives you like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, like a little bit over 200, something like that. So those are the ones that we feel are definitely you need to get 1 or 2 of them, right? So let's go to the eyes, and you see here different eyeballs are available. So you have one with spider eyes, which is quite interesting. So we're not going to go into all of these, but this is the traits available. So let's go ahead and go further down into the story. Again, if you want to read the story, you're more than welcome to. We'll provide links in the description below. And you have the Betterverse. Oh, interesting. Let's go and play now. We did take a position in the Monkeyverse. We have 10 of them. And oh, look at that. And sorry, we're fighting a bit of a cold here. So here you go. This is the Monkeyverse. This is wicked. Welcome to the Monkeyverse. And if you look right here at the bottom right, you'll see that it does have a VR set available. So that's very interesting. Let's see here. How can I do this? There we go. So these are the monkeys that you have. What happens if you go in the water? Right, let's turn around, shall we? So I'm wondering if these are statues for your monkeys that you could actually interact with and change, which that would be wicked. So this is interesting. So this would be like a little place where you come together with some blokes or some female friends and you just chat and muck about. Quite interesting. So let's get out of this. So this is new. We did not know this was going to be here, which is quite interesting and a bit of a, how do we get out of this? How about this? We'll just do this. Boop. So that's interesting. They already have it working and it's in beta. So we did take a position, and it will be interesting to see how this pans out. Here they have a roadmap, and we have January 2022, and we're currently in February. So they're working on the Instagram AR filter, and I'm pretty sure that everything can be looked into detail on the Discord. And they have something planned out for Q1 2022, which is going to be the AR minting day for Art Monkey holders. It's a special deal, second collection. Oh, so we're gonna have second collections coming, which is fantastic. We'll definitely have to get onto the Discord, give you a quick update on that. So let's go to the Twitter. So this is the artist, Andre Holzmeister, and you can see here he has one of the rare ones. So not only does he have a a machine, a vehicle, but he has a art monkey that is Solana. So going back to the rarity, this is like twice the rarity in itself, and that's just from us looking at it. So you have the Solana monkey, and then you have the vehicle there. He has a link to his personal website, and let's go ahead and make that open up for us. Let's see here. It's very active, as you can see here. 17 hours ago, he had a post. Before that was 21 hours. As we can see here, he's 100% bullish on his own project. We have been tracking some things that he has been doing, which he has actually taken positions and bought art monkeys on the second-hand market of his own project. So he's 100% bullish on it. And you can see here that he is doing AR designing with it. And he did, if you see closely, let's go back a little bit. You see right there, let's see, he's too quick. Right there, that's a art monkey that he obviously had designed in 3D. So that makes it obvious that not only is he doing AR, but he has potentially the file formats for 3D printing. Is it available to everyone? We don't know. So let's scroll further down, and you can see here that let's see, start the show. Gotta love Snoop Dogg, Andre. You know, motherfucker, Andre. Okay, so he's doing something with the NFL. He might have been at the Super Bowl earlier on. Let's scroll further down. So he's very much supporting other artists. And with that being said, it's very much possible that they could collaborate, right? So that's good. And here we see here, Art Monkey's digital takeover Times Square. So he's already purchased something for marketing at New York City Times Square. To be honest, we very well may get some more monkeys, art monkeys, because this is quite interesting. Coinbase has done this. Crypto.com has done this. UPHOLD has done this. Massive exchanges have partook in the New York City Times Square ad, as well as what is it? Fraudemir, the Babalex collection on Solana blockchain. He also did this. And so which we did take a position on that as well. And we haven't sold any of our positions as of yet, and don't think we're going to be doing so on Art Monkeys. In fact, we're going to be accumulating. So let's go ahead, and yeah, you see here, he's 100% bullish. I mean, he's designing everything for this community from scratch, it looks like. Let's go ahead and go to the master himself. And we can see here that this is his webpage, giving everything about him, a little biography. Oh, that's interesting. The Tomatoes Comedy Show. So we'll go ahead and provide that in the link as well. Let's go ahead and go to Magic Eden, and we see here the floor price is 0.9 Solana. Going to Solana Art, the floor price is 1.1 Solana. So if you're looking for a bit of a discount, you definitely can go to Magic Eden if you just want to get your monkey. So for us, for example, you would want something that is rare. So a discount would be this one right here, 0.94 So, because I can tell you right now, these wings are very rare. So this monkey alone has a rare item, a rare trait in itself. Let's see, is there a way to verify this? Let's go with body. So yeah, 340 will have this wings right here, and it is almost at the floor price. That is a discount. You could potentially, if you hold it, if you're interested in trading, get double your money back. Scrolling further down here, we have one with a bat, we have one with a rocket, and some of these for us here, for example, just like the way they look, you know, they have to flow. You know, for example, if you've got like, say, let's see here. So taking away the rarity traits, if you got a banana and wings, it's kind of like ridiculous, right? It doesn't really completely flow. But if you got something like this, he's got a rocket and he just looks, you know, stoned out of his life. This has a nice flow to it. This is a interesting one as well. He's got a rainbow tail and he's got a knife, and I can tell you this is a discount in itself because that's rare and that's rare at the cape. So if you're interested in just having something that looks and caters to you, this Art Monkeys NFT project is for you, because look, this kind of goes, this kind of goes, and there are some that's like a bit wonky and different, right? So like this one, he's got a mustache and an eye patch, kind of random if you ask us. But then you got the one next to it, which it's just, he's got a cape and he's white and it's flawless, right? It just goes so well. Same thing with this. He's got a purple hat with bananas on it and he's pink. You know, it may not be rare in itself, but at the same time, it just flows, and it may cater for more people than it would be like traders, right? So this would appeal to collectors. This one right here, number 378, would appeal to collectors. Number 3883 would appeal to collectors. This would appeal to collectors. Now, traders would be interested in something like this right here, right? The number 2421. Why is that? Well, he's got not one, not two, but three items on him, as well as the fact that they are rare in itself. So if you're trading, you would want something like 2421. If you are collecting, you may want something like 1268 right here. If you're maybe in the middle, like you want to keep it for a certain time and then potentially get your money back or make a profit, you may want to look at something like 722, because he's got the hat and he's got the bloody axe, which, if we remembered correctly, we go to his hand and we can see here that there's only 98 monkeys with a cleaver knife. 98 monkeys with a cleaver knife. Whoops, wrong one. And we can see here that it's 1.2 Sol. Frankly, he needs to be a little bit more. So you could definitely flip this if you're interested. And let's go to the hat. Let's go to the hat. Let's go to head. And he's got a military helmet, which I believe is this one right here. And 154. So we got 154 monkeys have that. Not to mention, he also has a cleaver, which only 98 have. So this monkey, I did that again. This monkey is quite rare. In fact, you know what? We're going to actually see if we can purchase it, because he looks quite wicked. And then, let's see, what other one were we looking at? This one's pretty wicked too. He's just simple, right? Oops. He's pretty simple. So we'll probably get there. We'll probably get like one or two of these. We like him because he just looks pretty funny. And what else? There was another one here that we did like. Where'd it go? This one looks pretty interesting, but maybe not. We'll see. But so, again, the ones that you really want to hold on to, and you got like the Dragon Ball Z figures right here, right? The ones you really want to look for are the ones with the vehicles. So let's go ahead and see. This one's pretty interesting. This one caters to some people, right? Because it's simple, it's flawless. Whereas something like this is kind of rare. You know, you got the moose antlers, you've got the glasses, so it's kind of rare. But let's look for one of the cheapest vehicles available. And this is going to be on Magic Eden. So this is one that's simple and flawless, and it's a gold monkey. So that's rare in itself because there's only, I think, 300 with this color pattern of gold. So let's scroll further down. Further down. We're looking for is a zombie one for 1.8 soul. Let's see here. It might take a while. Another golden one. There we go. So look, 2 soul, and you get a UFO. Now, again, looking at that, right? Vehicles and armor. 58 monkeys have that. In fact, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna purchase it. All right. So again, we are bullish on that, and this project is something we're going to be holding for a little bit. I don't know how it works with the rights, the licensing rights. So, for example, some NFTs, you own the rights to that NFT, meaning you can make money off of it. You own it, and you can make T-shirts off of it and keep profits without having to pay the artist, because the artist got paid on the NFT. I don't know if that's how this works with the Art Monkeys NFT. I don't know if it's legal to do so, but go ahead. If you're watching this, the artist, I believe your name was let's see if we can get what is it, Andre, if you're listening to this or watching this, please let us know if individuals that buy these NFTs have the rights to the Art Monkey that they own. So with that said, happy days, happy trading, and good luck to you all.